gentlemen, this is your host, Stardust Cherry Gaming, here with another Warno guide. Today we are going to be reviewing the U.S. 8th Infantry Division on a 4v4 game here. And I know it's a little bit unusual here for us to be throwing out some 4v4s, usually the 10v10, but I've got a lot of more 4v4 content and 2v2 even content out on my channel, so wanted to showcase some of that. Never played this map before, actually. So it should be pretty exciting. Let's go ahead and place down our marker here. And I will kind of go through the 8th Infantry Division. This guide, I'm going to kind of explain what this division's good at, what it's not so good at, and how you can kind of best utilize it to its best effect, you know, on the field of battle. Let's go ahead and get a little battle group of infantry out here, because I am going to take this sector. This reminds me a lot of that one Warno map, that one Wargame Red Dragon map. Well, I can't remember the name at the moment. So for this side here, I do want to kind of try, let's see, I mean, this is right in the middle of us, so probably going to try to control here. It's going to be kind of a tough infantry fight, it looks like, and then whichever side breaks through is going to use their longer range firepower. So I'm just going to specialize in infantry here and try to hold this line. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll just get this battle group out, maybe right here. I just want it to hold like the main road area and then maybe a group there. And dang, I'd really rather not buy, I can't buy a CV this turn here. So it's going to be all infantry. All CP I have is the tank, a little too expensive, so we're just going to hold on to what we have right here, and then when I push, I'll buy CVs. So we'll get those infantry running there, and then I also want some more flash. And, okay, that's perfect looking. And buy just enough of all of those guys. We'll throw those guys down right, say right here, and then next ticks we'll start getting some reconnaissance up here. Maybe get a helicopter in. Hopefully helicopters can really tear some stuff up in these forests, so we'll just have to see. But yeah, so this is the 8th Infantry Division, obviously US division here. Really good. It's got a lot of infantry, not as much as the newly released divisions, but good infantry support. So definitely good to contest this, and this division is really at its really shines. This is really unique. Yeah, this is actually really cool. Anyways, this division really shines on the defense. You've got a lot of AGTMs available. You've got the longer range stuff like the M901A3 ITV here. You got these to cover the kind of closer ground. You've got infantry mechanized rifles with the Dragon 2, which just got their penetration buffed, so are pretty strong. Although they're already pretty decent, so you can use those to create a multi-layered defensive Kanonjagdpanzers, these guys, and these to really kind of and toes to kind of cover an approach sector. And if the enemy's using heavy tanks, you can really attrit them pretty heavily, but you can't be pushing hard. I mean, I can push in the forest here, but I can't be pushing out here really. If I got to here, my goal would be to establish a defensive position and probe. The M1 Abrams are nice. These are like about the medium Abrams tanks. Pretty decent tanks. I like them a lot. Decent armor, good main gun, but I would, and suitable for some limited engagements here, but not for pushing against the heaviest Soviet armor. So at the best you have medium tanks, and out here you've really got mostly just infantry. So I like to play pretty much defensively. Got a good AA selection here, very standard AA selection. We got some artillery here. We got I've started to like these a lot more. These want to set like any of them infantry mortars started to like more, but obviously the thing I like most of these M110s, really strong 2 or 3 millimeter gun. Love using these to just pummel enemy positions. Yeah, we really could use a CV here, and it's too bad. Next turn I'll buy one, but I can't quite do that. And there's only, I mean, if each player could get one, I could get this, but I really do need a CV. Yeah, and I'll buy, next turn I'll buy a CV. Hopefully we can push up here, because you kind of want to save the tank CVs for pushing. Kind of the ideal. Awesome, very helpful, especially because Raynan's, oh, I was going to say, is he by himself out there? I have no idea. Alright, is there a land route here? Approach? No, there's not. That's so weird. Wait, so the only land route is from here. Yeah, I was just gonna say, Doctor better be assisting. I don't even see any Doctor's units, so that's not really good. I Alrighty, let's get a little helicopter action on the way up here. I like to use these to kind of tear up the forest fighting zones and pop some stingers down as well to give us that AA cover from enemy helicopters, and might take out a plane if it tries to bomb us. Okay, yep, and I can see right here the enemy is... Look at this, these infantry better get to the side ASAP here. I gotta get the hell out of the way. Let's get the fuck out of there, man. Alright. Perfect. Well, that BMP is pretty much ready to shoot up whatever comes up the road, so let's not mess with that if possible. Let's try to move this up to right here, see if we can kill anything. And I should really create two totally separate infantry groups, one here, one here. Let's get, is that on our side or their side? That is on our side. That is unfortunate. Alrighty, let's get some Jaeger up there to support those guys, and let's get another pair of flash up for them too. Wow, yeah, strong infantry push there. Really glad we have this heli coming up to assist. Don't use your rockets on that thing, please. Rather you use it on this infantry there. Alright, hopefully we can kind of ambush these guys here. Get some good fire going. And then our flash should get these guys kind of dancing on their feet. Oh man, yeah, enemy AA. It's kind of a gamble. You never really know if those guys are going to show up, but they do. It's like, alright, you got to pull back. Get this guy to this rockets coming in here. You don't want to be in the way of those for sure. I want to get another party of infantry down. These arrow rifles kind of give you that fast capacity to get infantry going. So, big fan of it for that. If only we had some AA helicopters, that would just be freaking spectacular. Because those guys are not cutting it at all.
As you command, sir.
Try to push these up here. It appears that we had killed. We knocked out the enemy advance. Let's get some supplies up to our guys. Keep that thing stunned. Hopefully the stingers can get a solution on that guy. Come on, stingers, you can do it. There you go, nice. Alright, looks like the enemy does not want to have to deal with these infantry here. I kind of think it's easier to bomb. Fortunately, oh man, those bombs almost hit our infantry there. That would have been bad. Alright, we're coming up. Okay, we're gonna redivert that supply wagon here. Reynon is honestly doing a lot, doing the most. That is nice of him. Alright, let's get these guys out. We're about to have some nice infantry reinforcements going here. Move these guys up on this sector, and these guys... Finally, I do want some recon out on the edges. I think these scouts are a good choice, because they get the little dragon. And it looks like this guy just joined the game. Going to be pushing up here with heavy tanks. So I want to pull back kind of here. I don't know how sustainable it's going to be to hold out here. So I want to pull back here and down to like here probably. Because I don't think we can... We need to give ourselves some space. Pull these guys back as well. And like I said, layer that recon. Now up the center road, I do want to have like a tank that can shoot up the center road, but not too much more than that. You guys can just get out of the way, if you don't mind. And we'll put these out here to try to intercept any enemy helicopters trying to get some flanking action going on us. Too bad these guys are just following the tree line. It's like literally just retreat, like literally just get out of their line of sight. That's all I want you guys to do. I'm not sure how their AA is. Seems like they might only have... Turn that off for now. Get some more infantry going on this side. Really want to buff this up with infantry and just keep knocking out these enemy armor and whatnot that's messing around with me here. Gonna coalesce these battle groups so we have a nice solid defensive line. It looks like that's perfect because we're gonna ambush these guys from two sides, which is awesome. I tried to follow us into the forest here. And maybe we can kill those light transports there. The law that these air rifles carry is really, really bad. Like, it's just it's just bad. It's poor all around, but it is okay as long as you're not fighting tanks. It's gonna be just fine. Let's get those guys back, and I'm really actually, I think I'm gonna be kind of crazy and put a tank right there. Get that open space covered. And these are some light enemy tank, like medium tanks. But man, let me tell you, I know that. Let's get this. Try to get this over. Hopefully the tank doesn't take that out, but whatever, it's fine. Let's push, just a little push there. See what the story is with them. Get these guys unloaded. Some recon here would honestly be helpful. If not to me, then at least to my ally, it would probably be good to have recon there. So I'm gonna try to help them out here so we can get a better situational awareness of what's going on in that sector. Still kind of hurting for points. I want to get tanks going as fast as I can. And get out of the way there. Sadly, our dragon did not make it. Yeah, it looks like they tried to probe a little bit with those guys, which didn't do super well. I think the enemy's got the central road pretty controlled right now, so not looking to mess with that too much at the moment. Although obviously they keep trying to cross here, we're gonna mess with them. Okay, AI there, dragging those guys right into the line of fire. That's totally fine, because it's actually nice for the AI to do that sometimes, because it kind of forces them to reveal their positions. So, gotta think about the positives in that respect. I'm really glad I did not buy a CV for here, because that would have not been useful at all. I think this guy, Abrams, is gonna realize, like, he's like, okay, I'm gonna have some problems here in engaging. I'm trying to get some AA set up to kill those helicopters. It might be. If you see the helicopters, it's kind of too late to get your AA in place, but I've already got some. I just really want to make sure it's fully ready to go. Oh crap, look at you. You had to shoot at the Spetsnaz. The over-optimistic Stinger crew said, yeah, we can take some Spetsnaz on any day. I love the enthusiasm, but I'm not too excited about their chances. I just want to get some chaparrals dotted around here, so if those helicopters fly over too far, they'll have a nice line of sight on them in which they can take them out. That supply truck there is doing just fine. I want to get some of these slower supply wagons up. Ooh, very nice. I mean, super light payload, but those things also release from pretty high, which is interesting. I did not expect that necessarily. So with this group, let's try pushing, see if we can... Oh my god, look at this. I need to just stop driving my tanks directly into the line of fire. That would be so ideal if I could not do that. Okay, let's get those guys going. Let's get these guys moving up. Oh man, come on man, don't shoot. You don't need to start shooting there. I'm kind of pouring a lot of points into just getting tanks here, but it's like, it's fine. I do want to actually get that done. Please don't shoot if you don't have to, my goodness. We might have to cede this here to the enemy. There we go, we're at least getting some action there into those tanks, which is nice. Stingers coming into play, lovely. I think I might be basically fighting 2v1 here. I mean, I guess the AI is helping me, so it's not really fair to say 2v1, but let's get those guys all the way back and get infantry moving and working with those guys. I think this little flank here actually did pretty good. Oh my god, look at me. I forgot to move that again. I'm so stupid. I just ended up trading. It's fine, I guess. Okay, let's move those back. I want to make sure they get repaired. Make sure we get some logistics up. I was the one who was like, oh yeah, I would definitely want to, you know, get somebody to shoot up the road, and they got to shoot up the road first, so they got me. That one's on me. Come on, if you guys don't kill this Pestilence Greer, you're gonna be in big trouble. And I guess you just want to get some more reconnaissance out, some beefier recon, because they tend to be dying. Definitely getting outmaneuvered here. Look at this, look how slow you are. You deserve to get taken out if you're that slow. Okay. Get that recon out I was talking about. Get some more logistics going. At this point, this is kind of like a breakout attempt. It's like, okay, we have to retreat, so... Come on, get those rounds in. You can do it. Yeah, Panzerfaust 3 is not good either. And I kind of like having the cheaper squads and more of them, but sometimes it just bites back. Yikes. Okay, we did not... Oh, did you get it? Oh my god, finally. Okay. Let's pull those back. We got a lot of dudes just being withdrawn here. Because the enemy pressure from 2 players is pretty high, so I want to move these guys back. Let's get those scouts rolling up there and get the dragon ready. Maybe the dragon can hit something, I don't really know, but it could be nice. Yeah, I want these Jaeger with the flash into the forest here. A little combo action there, and to see if they can get anything good. These tanks are about to murder these guys. They're gonna open fire on the chaparral, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, there they are. We revealed themselves." Oh my gosh, this guy's even out of ammo, so I don't know why he's sitting there. Okay, great. Taking a toll there on those Spetsnaz Gru. Lovely. Want more supply going. Oh my god, get off the main road. Not optimal. Do not want to be sitting there like that. Oh, enemy's pushing in there. Gonna take me out. Lost that guy too to some of that pretty direct enemy fire. Let's try to have those guys there. Hopefully they can plug the gap. I think my allies are doing good though, and you can see that they're doing well here, so I think it's worth it that we're kind of suffering, that they are having a better time of it. Yeah, that Sead's not doing you any good, buddy. I have no, that is just not going to work for you, man. Oh my goodness, look at this. We don't have supply to these guys yet. It's been so long, and they have not been supplied. Please, just take them out. You can do it. Come on. You got it, buddy. Speaking of which, hopefully we can hold out for long enough to allow our allies to be successful, because the pressure is definitely on here. They are really wanting to break through. I think I'm going to establish a defensive line down here. I think it might be time to abandon this. Definitely get these scouts back, get these arrow rifles back. I don't see them making it very long. Get these tanks back, get these chaparrals here to line this. Is that the enemy? Thundercracker? Thundercracker? Is that us? That must be the enemy, I'm pretty sure. Okay, hopefully we can hold out here, and that can kind of like make them so like bothered that they won't follow me. Like hopefully they'll take care of this before they push, because we need to get a better defensive line in place ASAP. We need to get those guys back too. Look at me, I'm like, oh my god, we have no troops, and I'm also like just sitting there like not spending any of my money. Okay, let's get some Jaeger out. Really, Jaeger's the best close quarter stuff we have left, so I just want to use Jaeger in pairs here along this sector. Okay, keep hitting those SPWs. That's why you're sitting there. I just want you to keep hitting us. Just your existence, your purpose is to hit SPWs. That is why you exist. Surprise! I'm gonna come and get you, Motostrelki. I guess we can move the tanks up to there. Maybe I was a little bit too stingy. Where are these guys going? No idea. Probably something they don't even need to be to. Get a little recon heli going. I don't know if they're moving up their AA very well and accompaniments. I don't even know what that means, but hopefully they're like not accompanying their other ships super well. That crossfire is actually surprisingly effective at taking out those KDA guys, I think. Did not expect it to work that well. Here, on the other hand, we are having a bad time. I'm totally supplied though. I'm not having a good time, but I have all the supply I need apparently. Look, the player is probably dying to use all this armor. He's like, oh my god, yes. So I'm finally use all of it. Captured my supply wagon over there. Killed my Jaeger Aufklada. It's okay though. Just gonna keep holding out here best we can. Get these guys back. My new infantry battle group is arriving, so hope it's not lost. These guys are gonna have a lot of trouble retreating. It's like, good luck to you guys. They are holding out though for a while, which is pretty nice. Okay, now we got some pretty strong tank pressure coming in here from TADBVs, which are way superior to what we have running. So at that point, you just kind of give up. You say, all right, I'm not going to engage that straight up. That's a great opportunity. Don't know why the guy's rolling forward, although I told him not to. That is a great opportunity for some cluster bomber action there when all those guys are stacked up like that. Makes me very excited. Oh my god, please don't destroy the supply truck. That'd be so nice. You're probably like, where's that supply truck going? Okay. Enemy AA vehicle moving up there. Time to go home. And time to pull these guys back too, I'd say. Yeah, punish those helicopters. Don't let them advance. No, it's not allowed. They're not actually allowed to do that, so... Get an ITV going here. A little pair. That should be nice. And wow, Jaeger having a hard time for some reason. Not sure why. Oh, there we go. Look at that. We can actually see the main enemy vehicle there. Hopefully we can kill that pretty easily. I'm just trying to get all the recon going that we can, you know, so we have a really good idea of what's going on. But those dragons definitely need to not be sitting there like that. Stop, stop, stop. Just engage that, please. You got it. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Come on. Okay, nice. Took that out. That was apparently not the only CV, though, sadly. Alright, let's get those guys back. I want to get some scouts over there, scouts over here, scouts on return fire on this side. Looks like our infantry are really kind of getting pressured on all sides by the enemy, which is not ideal. I want to just start cluster bombing everything here. That's like my instinct. So, or just actually, my instinct is to just use high explosives and everything. So, I might start to do that if things keep being this bad. If we could take out that AA gun, though, I think we actually might have a solid chance of using that firepower instead of me just saying I will not. Like, I might actually use it. That would mean that the AA is reduced, hopefully. Okay, out of supply there, time to pull back. I'm really glad that we retreated when we did, because if we had not retreated, we would be in big trouble. And I like having these 50 cals, not gonna lie. Also, a great place for some Canonian Jagdpanzers there, I'm thinking. Come on, nail that tank, you can do it. Okay, looks like the enemy is building up tank strength here. There was obviously plenty of infantry fighting going on here, but they were like, alright, we're gonna actually hit him pretty good now. Great, good hit on him there. Those ITVs are doing some work at long range, especially because the enemy turned their side there. I took out a main enemy tanks, which is really nice. get more supply already? I think we might. Let's try to push here again as well with these guys. I also just want to see if I can just yoink that chopper. And kill that. I almost said this is a supply vehicle, which is definitely not. But let's get that back. Don't want them to be messing with us. This guy is depleted, so we can send him home. All my supply vehicles have been being knocked out, so it's nice to actually run into something so I can send it home rather than just being completely destroyed. Let's get another pair of tanks here. They can kind of provide a counter on this side. I like those ITVs, but can't rely on them too much. Hope they get some side shots there as well on the enemy APCs, so I would love that. Is that enemy helicopter still here as well? I'd love to see. Yeah, I think we're going to take that out real quick. Looks like the AI is also providing some support, which is lovely for them to do. I think this is actually a much better place here for the Stingers. Get some rounds downrange that way. And this side definitely, I would say, needs more infantry. I want to definitely put some mechanized rifles here. Get some fire going that way. That could be pretty useful. And then some of these here as well. Yeah, no, they got a pretty good AA cluster there. And it's not like, let's get some of this going out here on this side. And what is this guy doing over here? I have no idea. Let's put him right here. Looks like they are winning now, unfortunately. I was hoping that I could kind of distract the enemy by mounting this defense, but doesn't appear. Appears to be working only suboptimally. I want to have some better reconnaissance. I want to see what's going on. It's kind of hard to tell. Especially because we only have one tank available at the moment. Otherwise, I'd be charging that line, I'm telling you. Okay, come on, heal up here. Let's see what other targets are back here. I'd love to knock something else out. Just to put some pressure on the enemy and make them think, oh, what's back there? Those pioneers, though, are going to be really annoying. I actually want to bring in a helicopter to deal with that problem. Yeah, it looks like we have missiles coming in, impacting that T-80. Keeping that guy at range. Keeping him at bay. Mechanized rifles coming into the side here, coming in clutch. Super nice. These beefy squads are really annoying when you have no flamethrowers to break them up. Real problem. And it's not like they're gonna run out. Like with other vehicles, I'd be like, oh, don't worry, they'll run out of a flame mix, but these guys will not do that, sadly. So. Let's see if we can get another round in on that guy too. I want to take out those SPGs, whatever you call them. We do have some tanks. I want to try to push. Actually, I'm gonna say no to that push because I'm just not super confident on that. And the enemy does have a T-80 there, so kind of scary. Not looking to tangle if I don't have to. Come on, get the. Look at it. You can't get that last round off. You deserve this. You deserve everything that just happened to you. Okay. Pull that guy back. Look at this. These guys are just pumping rounds in these T-80s. You know what? Fuck it. We'll use our Abrams to engage. Oh, we got him. Nice. Sweet. Good hits on those. Good hits on those. If I could get a tank pairing out here, that would be amazing, because then I can start to engage these guys, which are pretty exposed, honestly. Not doing super great. For them, I mean. And make sure all of our supply is active. I wanted to have a pair of mechanized rifles out here. I got some I know. I have more down here as well. And can this guy take those guys on? Is there still a SPG? I don't know. I'm gonna try a General Abrams counterattack here and see if I can get some positive results going. As well as additional reconnaissance, to hurt scouts are just sitting back here, which is kind of unfortunate. It shouldn't really be happening. No, you repair, you go back, but I want you guys... See, I'm trying to swap out my infantry here so I don't lose them, but... Nice. Yeah, our Abrams here are definitely wreaking havoc now on the enemy. They do not have an adequate defensive line to stop me with this. And that is awesome to see. Oh great, looks like we're gonna have to engage close range 2 instead. SPW, which always sucks. Yeah, let's get that guy back, yeah, before he gets shot down. I think it's time to bring the Abrams back. Oh yeah, I just lost one. A lot of enemy pressure here. I want to put some artillery going, and just a nice little square of mortars just to pump rounds down there and make them think about what they're doing. Make them reconsider their life choices, ideally. Nice little mortar square that I can just run there. Oh my god, is that the Buratino? I've never had to face it before. That is so scary. Okay. Well, we got a Buratino hitting us too, so that is suboptimal. Now let's pull that back. We can have a Hemp tier re-secure this line, and maybe a pair of these for this. There's lots of stuff that needs some work there. Okay, come on, guys. It's one flamethrower unit. Surely you can do this. I don't know if I have good reason to believe in you guys, but I'll believe in you anyway. Oh, maybe I should not have believed in you guys. That is not going to be sufficient to take those guys out. At least I'm going to move some of these over. Fortunately here, we're doing really good. This main line is held adequately well, so that is a big blessing. Really glad that we've had this going well for us. I'm really going to push with these guys real quick. There you go. Yeah, get those minigun rounds in them. Come on, you can do it. Oh, they're moving up their guys. Look, they're like, ah, shit. They know. It's radar guided though, so maybe I can, maybe I can run some SEAD really quick and take care of those guys. We'll follow it up with a bomber too, because why not? I don't think they'll have their radar turned off after that, so I think we'll be good. Oh yeah, they did that. They fell for that Homagan sinker. That was beautiful. It did get 2 of my planes though. Or 1? 2? There's only 1. Yeah, those bombs there are really subpar. It is not doing quite amount what I want them to. Let's just get those mortars working. Retire empty supply vehicles, of course. Oh, this would also be good. I should have transferred this over here a while ago. That would have been nice if I had those guys available. You know what, fuck it. I'm gonna have to engage with our scouts too because pressure is a little bit too high in the sector right now. Yes, that's going about as well as I thought, which is not super well. They know that things aren't good when you use your scouts. It's kind of hard to hide. It's like, dude, just retreat. Oh, I forgot I had these guys too. Okay. It's good news, but yeah, okay. We're just going to pull those back and replace them with the scout line. Get those guys all the way back. Get those guys back. Get those guys over there. Wow, they picked just the perfect spot to target. It's like they knew. Like, that is definitely the area. If I was going to hit somewhere, that's where you should be hitting. That's a good idea. Okay, these fresh squads there should be enough, though, to take them out. And I'm feeling a little inadequate here on the AA. So I want to get some AA going, because hopefully these guys can shoot all the way out and take out these really annoying helicopters. There's just so many of them hovering all over the place, and they know they can't advance without getting shot down. But it's like, I'm going to definitely want to take those out of action. Let's get our other two arty guns going, just because I have lots of supply left. Ah, look at this amazing. Two guys are awesome. Those guys, please repair, for the love of God. Looks like these guys are choosing some target something all over there. I think we're getting some pressure on the enemy there, which is nice. Really just defending. I'm only seeing 2 players now, which is nice. But my goodness, I really could use. I could use a lot of things right now, but mainly I could use a lot more offensive firepower. Ooh, is that the enemy? Is that an enemy player or is that us? Ooh, that's one of our players. Oh man. That is very suboptimal. Let's get him back. Ooh, our castles. This is like, it's kind of like chess. You kind of castle your guys. I think I kind of castled our guys there. Our infantry are back. That's awesome. Let's get this guy all the way over. Let's look. Ooh, our stingers are alive. I thought our stingers died. I was like, son of a bitch. Okay, that's good. Let's get our stingers up here. Maybe they can kill those guys. Yeah, surprise. Dude, that's just nuts, bro. The, like, enemy artillery just boom, boom, boom. That is so bad for me. Yeah, you can see that flag just busting right there. It's getting rough. I think we might be moving in our motorized rifles to assist there. Let's pull these guys back out of the artillery barrage and get our own artillery working. Oh man, look at this. We are overmatched. They have got a little bit too much going on there for me, but maybe these guys can get them. I don't know. It's just like so much infantry firepower going down range there. Pretty hard to counter them. Oh sweet, yeah, our helicopters are coming in, which is lovely. And they're trying to use their own helis. Bad idea, we have AA in place. Let's get our stingers out of there though. They will get munched up. Oh my god, everything's getting munched by that. This guy's got no ammo load left. He is 100% depleted. Okay. Big infantry push. Let's get those guys moving there. Yeah, kill those last bits of the squad there. I do not want those guys alive anymore. Big tank charge. I want to... Might not be the best idea right now, but I think we can actually handle it. And I really want to just put the enemy's mines over here in the sector and here with my infantry push rather than over there. It's like I do not want them thinking about this sector because we're really weak right now over there. Okay, well, they're thinking about us, but we're kind of getting fucked up, so we're going to pull back. I don't think they expected us to come up there like this, though. This is a pretty strong push here, so... Dude, those things are so good at killing infantry. I mean, I'm not surprised, but it's like, damn, they're better than ST2, that's for sure. Come on, murder their inf. You can do it. Oh, come on. Oh, you guys can take out those things. Those guys got too close. Nice. Okay, everybody can go home now. All of you guys go back, get some nice supply in ya. Yeah, you shouldn't have moved. We retreated in time. Psych. scouts have been in the best spots, honestly. The fact that they're striking here, though, means there's no enemy infantry, which is good, so that's comforting, at least. Hopefully this will strike any enemy vehicles coming across out the open here. So these guys are also constantly shooting almost out of ammo, which is fine. Our ITVs have held up really, really well. I'm loving seeing that. Oh my gosh, Buratinos are scary. Stop him, pull up there. So now I've got a lot of points, so it's like, what do I do? The enemy AA is a little bit too strong, I would say, to really push myself. I'm not looking to do that. I do think, though, that, and I don't have any more artillery I can buy, which is what I like to dump my points into. I think I can get some side fire going on here and maybe assist my ally. Maybe like some of that's what they need, because they seem just getting a lot of side pressure there for some reason. Okay, those guys are a nice brick of troops that I like just sitting there. Moving those guys out there. Yeah, this is a decent defensive line now. Let's get another tank here so you have that nice pair running. This is some heavy fighting. This is what needs Abrams, honestly. I might actually move like... I'm going to do it. I'm going to put a CP Abrams there just because they need the Abrams. And the other one we'll put here. And we'll try to push this sector a little bit harder. I'm hoping the enemy might be out of infantry, because they stopped pushing, but I don't know. And they did have the KDA infantry, so there's, I mean, it's the Territorial Defense Command, so odds they run out of infantry is really low. That's like totally, like, that's really wishful thinking, but maybe. You know, I just like to be optimistic. Meanwhile, these guys are almost out of ammo. These guys are out of ammo, and definitely took some heavy damage there. I don't think we can refuel them either. Yeah, these guys are out. We're not going to refuel them because it's going to be too expensive. Pivot's down. That's okay, though. Oh, look at that. What's pushing it back? Oh, we got a new CV in the sector. Okay, let's go. Very cool. If we're going to do anything, we need to do it now, so... Much as I hate to say it, we really... As much as I said this is a defensive division, you also want to win, so we're going to really try to push here. See if we can get at whatever that enemy is back there. I fear that my assistance in this sector may have arrived too late, sadly. And we also drove a Canoniac Panzer right there for some reason. I don't know why that happened. Our AA is amazing though. Really doing some work on the enemy. Yeah, we are pumping rounds into him. Looks like the Medicine infantry though are definitely an effective counter. Oh my gosh, look at this full-on infantry wave. We're taking out though. Wow, I feel so powerful. I feel empowered as a man. That's beautiful. Oh my god, hold off against the wall of Spetsnaz. Come on, you can do it. Okay, that is the end of the game. That was a 40-minute game. I felt like I almost had a stroke there. We had the most kills out of any of our compatriots. Oh my gosh, by a lot. It's not even close. Did not get the command. Very unfortunate. I appreciate Rainan there for the CVs. Okay, so losses. Wow, Rainan lost almost nothing compared to what he deployed. Interesting. That's pretty smart. But we lost a little bit more because we did have a kind of a fighting retreat staged. You probably noticed that there was a point there where we just kind of were like, okay, the first stage is over. We need to pull back to this rear defensive line where we held for the rest of the game. You got to choose when it's like, okay, it's not feasible to keep holding out. You got to choose when it's okay to break and cut your losses. When you're retreating, really important to know when to put up a defensive line and just sit on it and just start to fill it up with your units that are retreating and units coming up from the rear rather than reinforcing an untenable frontal position. Because defense is what this division is all about. And we pretty much played defense there. We played a very active defense. I mean, we went back and forth on the enemy, kind of stunted on him a little bit. Especially these air rifles. Wow, look at it, doing good. Jaeger, murdering in the forest, obviously. Didn't exercise our tanks too much. You saw we kind of did some push, counter-push, but kept pulling them back. We don't want them to be ridiculously fully engaged. And we got that BMP, but it's the only command vehicle we got. Our ITVs, look at this. BVs just dead across the board. That's awesome. Man, that is nice, for sure. Got those chaparrals here, ripping apart the C8 aircraft. Love chaparrals, really nice. And then these guys just sitting in the trees, plunking off light enemy vehicles. So they can pop tanks too if you put them in the right spots. Yeah, nothing else really too crazy here. This has just got a lot of kills because we had to use these as infantry, kind of. And, you know, got some kills there. Oh my gosh, the Buratino counter-batteried our main arty. That is not something I expected necessarily. That's funny. But it's better that they focus on that than my main guys. Our losses here... Oh, wait. No, this guy killed the Buratino. Oh, that's actually pretty Chad. Good job. That is nice. In the shooting category, you know, you kind of want to look to see if there's anything that you just got slaughtered by. Got a successful bombing run in. These guys are really doing it to me. BVs are obviously pretty strong, as what you have in these guys, but nothing too ridiculous, I don't see. I mean, using a Malka against a 107mm mortar is the kind of ridiculous overkill, but it's like, you do what it takes to take those guys out, because they can be pretty annoying. Yeah, that was pretty good. Let's look at our hero. Yeah, not surprising that it was that ITV there with 1,000 points. We got... No way we got 48% of our team's kills. 10,000. Look at that, we almost got half of all of our team's kills there, which is pretty cool, especially because we were staging a fighting retreat. It's not like we had all the advantages there, so yeah, you can stage a retreat and still do good. I mean, it's also the fact that this guy's an AI, and these guys didn't do too terribly well, but look at this. Number of kills here for me, and losses on Reynan, so no victory on these guys' side. OG's here, that's nice. Alrighty, well, I hope that you guys enjoyed that video there, displaying some of the strengths here of the 8th Infantry Division. Please leave down in the comments what you do with this division, if you have any tips for me, or what you'd like to see done differently. And let me know what division you'd like to review next, and I'll try to get that out to y'all. But anyways, I hope that you guys did enjoy the video. Please do like. I mean, these aren't easy to make, and that was a very stressful game, so, I mean, you don't have to, but I'd love to leave likes. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. This is your host, Stardust Gaming, signing off.